just after the Haitian earthquake. I was listening to NPR. I told you I do. And I heard a story about the people and the living conditions that were left after the earthquake. And as Julieta mentioned during her workshop, it left me with this feeling of, so what? What do we do next? It was almost a hopelessness that I felt for those people in Haiti. And that feeling persisted until I heard Rachel Sklar's story. Building sanitation systems in the Haitian slums, her story of tenacity and commitment was the piece of hope that I was looking for, probably much longer than I should have been. Now as an MPH student here at Berkeley, she shares her passion and grit of the Haitian population. So I'm very excited to invite Rachel to come and tell her story here today.
Thank you everyone for staying. I know it's been a wonderful and long day of storytelling, but I promise I will leave you with some uplifting thoughts. I'm going to talk about Haiti, but I'm not going to talk about disease and poverty and rubble. I'm going to talk about music, and I'm going to talk about resilience. So this is my story. It's nearly 7 o'clock. The sun is setting over the Caribbean. In the setting sun, the light on the colored walls subsides, making way for the bright faces of the musicians that file into the room. The cacophony of vendors, dogs, roosters, abruptly cease as the indigo and purple of evening fade into the gold of twilight. Gandhi lovingly tunes his guitar. Nap jouer, let's play. Tiwowo smacks the drum, and the chit-chat and idle plucking of the banjo cease. Farah starts to sing. She closes her eyes and slowly raises one arm as her voice reaches a crescendo. Wangalo wale, kile wavini wemanko wale. Wangalo wale, kile wavini wemanko wale, kile wavini wemanko. Pays a changé. Wangalo, you're leaving. When will you come see me again? This country is changing. When will you come see me again? You're leaving. In 2012, I went to Haiti. I went to Haiti to research sanitation in urban slums. For many months, I conducted surveys to understand this remote underpinning of this mysterious world. In dimly lit rooms on humid tropical nights, I coded programs, analyzed data, and searched for patterns to explain phenomena I didn't understand. But I yearned to understand Haiti more, and in a different way. I often lay awake listening to captivating voodoo drum beats and sacred hymns that lay beyond the doors of our compound. I was mesmerized by these sounds. I begged my musician friends to teach me how to play like a Haitian. Before I knew it, we had a band. Mizikannou is Creole for our music. We have become an artist and musician collective based in Cap Haitian, Haiti, that is dedicated to the revival and preservation of Haiti's musical traditions. We are a group of friends, a family of different colors and flavors who have come together through shared love for music, for Haiti, and for her beauty.
C'est nous pour faire une boule de tête nous avancer. Ça c'est la fine des cellules qui fait pas avancer. No angolo, pas qu'à quitter comme ça. No angolo, pas qu'à quitter comme ça. Stevie dit pas qu'à quitter comme ça.
Wangolo is a Haitian Angolan-rooted folk song about ancestors. The musicians share a feeling that Haitian traditional music is underappreciated. Together, they are determined to bring this old music back to life, make it their own, share it with each other and you, the international audience. They celebrate and share the essence of ancient traditions that have built strength and power in Haitian communities despite a history of adversity. In an effort to pass along a sense of empowerment, the musicians are teaching these traditional songs to orphans and shelters throughout Cap Haitian as a way to empower them and offer solace from the streets. When I first started to film this documentary, I didn't have a story. There was a beautiful setting, I knew the characters, and I certainly had a soundtrack. The musicians were so inspiring to me as people and artists, and I became more amazed at how their labor of love thrived amidst what seemed to me a world of impossible adversity. They practiced acceptance and made beauty in life out of unforeseeable suffering. We used cheap cameras, borrowed microphones, carried bongo drums on motorcycles, guitars over our backs through rain-damaged dirt paths to arrive at small practice spaces to find out that there was no power. We annoyed our friends by using their mattresses to create sound booths and recording boxes in the middle of their homes, taking over for days on end. We did whatever we could to keep the music alive, the energy alive, and that's when I realized that yes, I did have a story. Their story was my story. We shared this story. We were all doing what we loved using the very little resources we had. Yes, this is my passion project, my side project. Like you all, I'm a public health person, and I'm here to tell a story about health and what it means to create health. As a band, Mizikannou has built a way of life, a sense of community, and spirituality fueled by music. Mizikannou is joy, grief, healing, overcoming against all odds. Mizikannou is health. Songs are made by people, but songs take lives of their own. Songs tell stories. Songs take action. As academics, planners, and interventionists, we can often get caught up in methods that filter out outcomes that really matter. We busy ourselves with measurements, calculations, plans, without even making room enough to step back and listen to the voice of our hearts, ourselves, and our communities. We need to do this. We need to listen to our communities, listen to their voices, learn their songs, and let them rise from within. I know from my own experience that I wouldn't be healthy without music. I'm a public health practitioner, researcher, and musician, and I will always intend to stay interdisciplinary. It is just as important to me to uncover epidemiological trends of a community as it is to hear voices and learn their songs. We are all so much more than our work selves. The people and communities we work with are so much more than their incidence rates. I want to challenge you, to challenge us as the public health community to see ourselves, the communities, and the cultures we work for more holistically. I want to dare you to bring your whole selves, your full selves, your stories, your music, your creativity to your work. I want to challenge you to take days and ditch your laptops, pick up the guitar. Albert Einstein once said, "Not everything that can be counted counts. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted." So let us allow space in our practice for that which cannot be counted. Let us share ourselves, our full selves, with each other, our collaborators, our students, and our communities. Let us listen to their song, our own song, or make it our own. Let the music take you away, and the rhythm will bring you back. Thank you.